Let's see whether I can feel something. Uh-huh, there's a crevice in the rock. Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beasts! There's something growing there, some kind of moss or brush. Please be very, very quiet. After all, we must assume we're surrounded by evil, people-eating monsters. No, please, don't! Shh, 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 shh. Quiet, quiet. This is dry, long, and thin. No doubt about it. It's the plot of Secret Files Tunguska. Or a low-hanging branch. Either one. Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beasts! Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beasts! Please be very, very quiet. After all, we must assume we're surrounded by evil, people-eating monsters. No, please, don't! Shh, 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 shh. Quiet, quiet.
Do you have a problem, Bozo dear?
No. Thank you, Mrs. Mook. Let the boy do his business in peace, woman!
Oh, I thought he needed help.
I'll manage. It's just...
You're afraid, aren't you, Sonny?
yes. Of going party?
No. Of the end of the world, you moron!
No. It's just... it doesn't matter.
Don't even think about it! Yoo-hoo! You weren't expecting that, were you? Boy, you've really got a lot of... cheek. Hey! It wasn't exactly pleasant for me, either. What an ass. What is that? A gate? Somebody seems to be trying to keep me from contacting the rebels. I'm not putting up with that. Yeah, darn! I don't believe it. Whew. Curse it. Once more with feeling. Whew. Curse it. Once more with feeling. May I bother you for a moment?
Huh? Oh, look, Luke! It's Baby Bozo!
Nonsense, woman! That's not Baby Bozo! It's just a stray hobo!
Is it now? So why do I think it's Baby Bozo?
Because you're old and senile!
Excuse me? I hate to interrupt you, but, I'm not a hobo.
See, Luke? I told you he's not a hobo!
So, back then, you also said it's not gangrene. We could have saved that leg, you know. Poor Timmy.
What are you doing here in the middle of a war zone? Don't you know what's going on around you?
Are you still talking to that hobo woman?
I'll talk to whoever I please.
What does he want?
He wants to know what's going on here.
Well, tell him that nothing's happening here at all these days. At least not since the Algernon retreated.
You can tell him that yourself. I'm not your secretary, you know.
Is that the Bozo family's house over there?
Why? Isn't this one good enough for you? It may have suffered a little grenade damage here and there, but it's still our home.
Calm yourself, Mook. He's asking about the Bozos.
Well, in that case, he's wrong here. They live next door.
Do you know what's up with Bozo?
Oh, So you're a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense, woman. Bozo would never be friends with some random hobo. That's because, unlike you, he has a handful of brain cells left, even if he doesn't act a part at the moment.
He's depressed, Mook.
Oh, of course he is. He's got no job, no girlfriend. The world is coming to an end.
He does so have a girlfriend. Her name is Bambina, and she lives in the floating black market.
If she contradicts him as often as you do to me, I can surely understand why he moved back in with his folks.
Yeah, I'm looking for the resistance camp.
Tell him we're not buying anything.
The young man is looking for something, Mook.
And so he asks you of all people. You never know where you put anything.
Ah, at least I still have my manners.
Oh, if you really had any manners, you'd take care of your guest.
Oh, the hobo. I almost forgot about him.
Tell him that if he absolutely must go around panhandling, he should try the resistance instead. Their camp is just down the stairs and across the square after all. Those people at least know how to keep order.
Do you even get what I'm saying?
5, right?
Nonsense, woman. It's at least 7.
What do you know? You haven't got a clue what this is about.
Then why don't you ask your good buddy, the hobo? He seems to have an answer for everything.
Ah, rubbish. He's not even talking.
That's because you won't let him get a word in edgewise. Look, he's trying to say something. Again.
Ah, just forget it. This is too crazy, even for me. I'm leaving.
You know, I think you were right, Mook. He was a hobo after all.
That's what I said, woman. But you never listen to me.
I would look absolutely fabulous in this outfit, as long as nobody important is looking. Fire! Fire! I'm on my way! Wee 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 wee! Yeah!
Oh, look! Mook! Oh, that is so cute! Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin David's fireman's uniform.
Nonsense, woman. That isn't Baby Bozo. It's a wandering hobo already.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I knew it was a mistake to cheat the optician at bingo.
Yeah, okay, one more time.
Hey-ya!
Oh, look, Mook. Oh, Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin Alec's ninja outfit.
Nonsense, woman. It's just that hobo again.
You think so? Well then, he's not getting a caffeine lollipop.
Is that really necessary? All right.
Oh, look, Mook. Oh, there's Baby Bozo. Well, Baby Bozo, would you like another caffeine lollipop?
You shouldn't give the baby caffeine lollipops, woman. He'll just take off again.
All you ever do is complain, Mook. The child has to eat. How else will he get to be as big and strong as his brother?
Oh, heavens above. I certainly hope the Baby Bozo doesn't take after that whiny good-for-nothing. He should take a lesson from his cousins instead. At least they've done something with their lives.
Don't listen to the nasty old man, sweetie. Here, you can have a caffeine lollipop from me.
Wow, that was humiliating and enlightening at the same time. Kind of like my school days. I knew there was a reason I dropped out after the 2nd grade. That is the Upper Ascension Station, somewhere up there. The last high boat to Elysium is waiting. My dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. What a cheesy opening. That's gonna cost him some points in my online review. Well, at least we're getting to some action next. Service at the front doesn't seem to be good for my health. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine, and in the next few seconds I will arg. All my love, your Papa Bozo. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secretly using our bath. At any rate, I found underwear with his name on it on top of the toilet tank. Huh? What's going on here?
Oh, look, Grandpa. We have visitors.
Oh, then I better put on my pants, huh?
Yeah, that's funny.
Are you a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense. Bozo doesn't have any friends.
I mean, that gifted tinkerer he talks about.
Yep, that's me, Rufus. Where is the old pirate?
Pirate? That chump?
Chump. Brilliant.
Bozo is upstairs in his bed.
Crying like a little girl.
Speaking of which, can somebody get me out of here, for crying out loud? I'm stuck. Isn't that weird?
What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, just hanging around.
You weren't trying to climb in through the window, were you?
What are you accusing me of? That I haven't got a leg to stand on?
Don't bother to deny it. You tried to climb in through the window, and then the floor gave way.
Well, now that is a baseless accusation. I'm stuck. Isn't that weird?
Why would baby Bozo need a radio? He can't even talk.
Let me ask you, why would you need a brain?
I don't get it. He's the spitting image of his brother.
He sure is, and dribbling too.
Coochie coochie coo. Aw, movie material. Coochie coochie coo. Aw, movie material. And you're really Bozo's grandpa?
I've wondered that for years, but my doctor refuses to conduct a grand paternity test.
They say your nose keeps growing as you get older. I wonder what gold will look like someday. I have a couple of questions about Bozo.
So do I. But sometimes the most obvious explanation is also the best. Grandma Bozo just shouldn't have smoked so much while she was pregnant. Listen, boy, if you're here for gossip, talk to Mama Bozo. I'm busy watching the neighbor across the way taking a bath right now.
But that's a pet store.
That explains how she can balance that ball on the tip of her nose for so long, and why there are fountains, rotten cataracts.
So, you must be Bozo's mother, right?
Yes, again.
His aunt? His wicked stepmother? A burglar? His parole officer?
No.
His grandma? His food taster? His sister? All of the above?
Wait, what was the second to last thing you said?
His sister?
Oh, Rufus, you sweet talker.
Yeah, why?
I'm his mother, of course.
What? But
But you're welcome to call me Mama. As in, come to Mama.
What's wrong with Bozo?
Oh, Rufus, I'm at my wit's end. He's been like a different person ever since he came back. The boy won't eat, he won't talk. And not even his beloved Fifi Fairy Frills stories cheer him up.
Fifi Fairy Frills. I'm gonna make Bozo well again.
You're such a nice young man. I wish I had a son like you.
I'm gonna make Bozo well again.
You're such a nice young...
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
But of course, it's down the road, across the square, then straight on. I sometimes bake muffins for the young soldiers.
And then she uses them to lay a trail from the camp gate to our house.
There's a closed gate to the street?
Oh, the gate is just there so baby Bozo won't toddle off. He's such an active little boy.
Unlike his lazy brother.
I see. And who's got the key?
It's not locked. All it's got is a child's safety catch. But that doesn't help. Baby Bozo is just too clever.
Exactly. Unlike his lazy brother.
Can you tell me something about Bozo?
Of course. What would you like to know?
Watch yourself, Rufus. Don't open that can of worms.
What can?
Oh, don't take him seriously. It's not a can. It's just a tin box where we keep the family photos.
Get out of here, Rufus, before it's too late.
I didn't even know that Bozo grew up in Portofisco.
Didn't he tell you anything?
No idea. Listening to him is so incredibly exhausting.
Oh, that's because his wobbly cheeks press on his jaw. He's stopped wearing his braces, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'll go and remind him. Every hour if I have to. I had no idea that Bozo has a baby brother. He's the spitting image of Bozo.
He sure is. And dribbling, too.
That's because all male Bozos have an exceptionally full head of hair. As soon as I start breastfeeding them, it grows like crazy.
Maybe you should use your breast milk as a... Just a minute. What was the secret ingredient to your special shampoo again?
Well, that's a secret.
I had no idea that Bozo had such a cool mother.
Oh, Rufus, you flatterer. You certainly know how to cheer up a grieving woman.
Where's Bozo's father?
Missing in action. I'm beside myself with worry. I'm glad I have so much support from friends who distract me from my grief.
What friends would that be? The milkman, the plumber, or the mailman?
Well, you know what they say. You don't leave your good friends hanging.
Did you know that Bozo has a girlfriend?
Really?
Yes. Her name is Bambina. She owns a weapons shop in the floating black market.
Did you hear that, Grandpa? Bozo has a little lady friend.
What? That wimp? I'll only believe that when I see it.
Yes, it's really hard to imagine. He's always been so shy. When I gave him the talk about the birds and the bees, he wouldn't leave the house without a beekeeper's hat for weeks.
What was Bozo like as a child? There must be some embarrassing stories you could tell me.
Not really. He was a very good little boy. He never broke anything. And he took very good care of his Fifi Fairy Frills dolls. And even when playing knights, he always insisted on being the princess.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Why not? After all, it's not every day that I get to enjoy the company of such a fit young man.
At least not now that the mailman is stuck in the window.
I thought that Portafisco was occupied by the Organon.
So it was until recently. But under the command of the new general, the resistance has recaptured the city.
New general?
Oh, you haven't met the general then?
I didn't even know we had ranks. Can I stay for dinner?
But of course, Rufus. Bozo's friends are always welcome here, especially when they look so scrumptious.
Just so we're on the same page, I'll sit at the table, eating, and not end up as a meat dish next to the salad. Right? When's dinner?
You need to ask Grandpa. He promised to cook if Bozo ever brought home a friend.
You weren't listening. I said I will cook if Bozo ever brings home a girlfriend. Like that's ever gonna happen.
Okay, let's talk later.
You make yourself at home. Meanwhile, I'll dig out some photos from Bozo's ballet lessons.
There you are. Come on, bedtime's over. Rise and shine. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Go away.
But we need to get to the rebel camp. You have to help me save the world. Bozo! Oh, man. What have we here? A doctor's referral to a therapist. Will you look at that? I've always known he'd lost his marbles, so now we have written proof. Yeah. It's all right, you old grouch. Bozo!
Leave me alone.
Oh, good grief. Hey, Bozo! Here's a letter from your father.
What?
I mean, wait a second. Were you fond of your father?
Very much.
Nah. In that case, I don't think this would cheer you up. Hey, Bozo! Say, eh? Come on, open up. Here comes the high boat.
Don't wanna.
No worries. I'm gonna take care of your baby brother while you're knocked out.
No!
Oh, don't panic. I'm good with children. I'm gonna teach him a few tricks. For instance, he could help me with my saw trick. Oh, come on. What could possibly happen? Baby Bozo is much shorter than you, after all. Well, would you like a lollipop? Hey, who's throwing things at me? Hey, what was that anyway? Must be lying around here somewhere. Sweet. I would make such a great father. I wonder if there are any limits to my good nature. Huh? Where did he suddenly disappear to? Hey, that's not funny. Mail for Widow Bozo.
There's no Widow Bozo here.
You want to bet? It's a joke. Hey, where's the applause? That was a real side splitter.
What's in the letter, Rufus?
I'm not telling. I want the laughter back. Better not try that again. I don't want to spoil their mood. Hello again.
Huh? Oh, look, Luke! Our friend the hobo's back!
Ah, just forget it. This is too crazy, even for me. I'm leaving. Well, what did I say? The gate is open. The way is clear to the rebel camp. This is, what? A pacifier? At least, it feels like a pacifier. Somewhat drooly. And, well, pacifier-shaped. Here we go. There. That should shut her up for now. Here we go. Ha! Got it! If I rub the stick in this crevice, I might be able to light a fire. All I need is a little kindling. If I rub the stick in this, all I need is a little kindling. Here we go. I got it! There. The kindling is stuck in the crevice. And now? Hey, sure! I can light a fire this way. Ha-ha! Success! Is there anything I can't set on fire? Say something, Cole. Cole? Uh-oh. Ah! Very funny. Just so you know, that was all part of the plan. And anyway, we have more important things to do now. We have to find that what's-it acid and turn you back into a real person. Once you're big again, I will never kill you, chop you in thirds, or turn you into an infant again. I promise. Oh, golly. You forgive everything I do. That's what I like about you. Nah, that doesn't work. I seem to be stumbling about in the dark. Something's moving back there. You said, what? Are you calling me a scaredy cat? Yeah, okay. You're welcome to go look for yourself, Miss Loudmouth. Yeah, you see? It's such a nice day outside, and I'm hanging out in the sewer. Yoo-hoo! Oh, rats. Nobody there. Male assistant wanted. Yeah, well, she can just keep on looking. Male assistant wanted. You're looking for an assistant?
So you can read, bravo. I'm looking for a handsome man to work under me.
Too bad I'm busy.
I said handsome, didn't I?
She looks like a big extra large burrito herself with a ground beef cream filling. Delicious. Hi there.
Hello.
Was that all? Just hello?
What would you like to hear, huh? Welcome to Burrito Rat Paradise? So you think my sign isn't flashy enough?
Nah, not really. What are you selling here?
This is a fashion boutique. I sell men's suits with matching designer hats.
Yeah, looks more like a burrito stand to me.
How perceptive of you, Inspector Trashvest. Why are you even asking? Since you obviously swallowed a lie detector, huh?
Any special offers today?
I got the burrito wraps for 1.25 zlotys each. If that's not special enough for you, Go someplace else where they have flashing signs that say special offer. But you can count on it that their burrito wraps cost a lot more. Flashing signs don't come for free, you know.
4 burritos, please.
Sorry, my assistant resigned.
You had an assistant?
Yeah. No idea how he managed to open his shackles.
Well, why don't you just make the burritos yourself?
I've had surgery. The doctor says I shouldn't move too much. Curse my big heart.
Why? Did you donate a kidney?
No, didn't you listen? I said my heart is too big.
Oh, come on. Make me a few burritos, will ya?
No, without an assistant.
Oh, come on. Make me a few burritos, will ya?
No, without an assistant.
Have you seen a baby pass through here?
I know nothing about missing babies. Nothing. And no one can prove otherwise.
Oh, come on. It should have passed here just a minute ago.
Oh? In that case, I really don't know.
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
Just down the road, behind me.
And you tell me just like that? I mean, what if I were an Organon spy?
Well, you just can't plan for everything, can you? You could have been a mutated flu virus. Then I shouldn't even have talked to you.
Have you found a male assistant in the meantime?
Yeah, but I ate him already.
You're joking, right?
Yeah, if you have to explain it, it's not a joke anymore.
Nothing from me right now.
A good choice. We got plenty of that.
Are you merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice?
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products. And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
That... no, forget it.
I just did.
Hands off! The antidepressants are for patients who are not beyond hope.
A whole cabinet full of prescription psychotropic drugs. Well, if I can't get Bozo back to his old self with that, then I don't know what else to do. He looks like that mime I sometimes dream about. He tries to call for his mother, but he has a baguette in his mouth with a whole bunch of spiders crawling out of it.
Why are you staring at me like that?
You don't want to know. I'd like a therapy session.
It doesn't work like that. You need a doctor's referral.
Is that really necessary? My family doctor doesn't much like me. The last time I saw him, he locked me up in prison just because I set fire to City Hall.
Uh-huh. Then you're in the right place. That much is sure. But first, you need a referral.
Yeah. All right.
And in the meantime, I'll get a larger notepad.
I have a doctor's referral.
May I see it? Everything seems to be in order. Please lie down on the couch.
Well, you sure don't waste any time. You could at least put on some romantic music.
Just lie down, okay?
All right, all right.
All right. First, I would like you to tell me why you're here.
So, I've got this friend.
A friend. Uh-huh. I see. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He just lies around all day, doing nothing.
And, according to you, what should he be doing?
Well, something useful for a change, like saving the world, etc.
Saving the world. Don't you think that's asking a bit much of a single person?
Of course, it's practically impossible, but that didn't stop us before. We had many narrow escapes. But now, of all times, So close to victory. Boom. Count me out. Nothing doing.
Well, I can understand your friend pretty well. He's under enormous pressure and probably scared.
Yes, naturally. That sounds like him. Black beard on the outside, yellow liver on the inside.
And quite rightfully so, don't you think? Save the world. That's a huge responsibility.
He can't split himself in three after all.
Exactly.
Unlike me.
As you say, he... say what?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty down myself when there was only one of me.
Whoa! Let's take this slowly.
Actually, that was mainly because of this stressful resurrection business. And, of course, the fact that I had killed my girlfriend.
I see.
I need another therapy session.
What? Again? Fine. Let's get it over with.
But this is not really about me. It's about my friend.
Are you quite sure about that? Couldn't it be that this is primarily about you after all? That's nothing to be ashamed of, you know.
Wow, you're good. Everyone else always acts like there's something wrong with that. I would love to talk about myself again.
Yeah, I don't see how it could be prevented.
I'm afraid of transforming into someone I don't want to be. I last saw him yesterday when I brushed my teeth.
In the mirror.
Right.
And what's so terrible about him?
Well, you know, Goal's ex-fiancée is an Elysian. A real sleazebag.
And you feel compelled to take over his role?
Yeah, that's the plan, yes.
And naturally, that makes you feel uncomfortable.
I hate this role.
You are tired of having to pretend.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, I'm impressed. Your use of complex metaphors to describe your inner turmoil is truly remarkable.
Yeah, what complex? But this isn't about metaphors. I'm talking about my evil doppelganger.
I see.
I'm racked with guilt.
Does that have anything to do with the factor that you, killed your girlfriend? Isn't that what you told me earlier?
Nah, it's fine. I revived her. I'm more worried about her going down the drain. She's only a baby.
I see.
I'm plagued by fears of failure. There's so much left to do, and so little time. Even splitting myself in three doesn't seem enough.
But you still seem pretty relaxed to me.
Oh, you thought I was talking about myself. No way. I'm super cool. I was referring to the other two me's.
I'm afraid this is getting a little too cryptic for me. You appear to be under a lot of pressure. Sometimes the best solution is to simply give up. Would that really be the end of the world?
Yes. Are you even listening to me? I was dead.
You mean you had a near-death experience?
Doesn't get any nearer.
What was it like?
Like a nightmare at first. Then, I remember a light. And eventually, I met my maker.
Really?
Yes, his name is Hermes. Cool guy, actually. Too bad he had to kill himself over me.
I see.
I could tell you about my childhood.
I'd like that, yes.
My foster father was the mayor in our village. At first, he took me along to the city hall, but at some points, I wasn't allowed back in because I accidentally declared war on the Shrapnel Coast. After that, I was mostly locked up by myself at home.
You didn't have a key?
No, I was still very young. But then, by the time I turned 4, I learned how to open those handcuffs using the underwire from Grandpa's bra.
I see.
Let's change the subject, shall we?
Do you feel embarrassed when you disclose all these things about yourself?
No. Why? Quite the opposite.
Well, you should.
I'm not here just to chat with you, actually.
You're expecting results. That's quite normal. If you have a hard time talking about your problems, we can begin with something else. How about a Rorschach test?
What? You're gonna lock me up in a shack? With a lion?
It's an association game with cards.
Oh, a card game. Fine with me, but don't get your hopes up. I always win at cards because I'm the coolest guy there is. Much more so than my father, for example.
If you say so, let's get started then.
Penis! No, I mean, I'm ready.
So, what do you see in this picture?
Elysium taking off towards Utopia.
And that does not worry you? You know the rumors about the Elysians giving me order to blow up Deponia, right?
Do I know them? I started them.
I see. Perhaps we should proceed with the next picture. What do you see here?
A gorgeous butterfly.
You what?
A butterfly, you know, flitting through the air, not a care in the world.
I see.
Was that wrong? In that case, I would like to use my lifeline.
This is not about being right or wrong. It's just that most people see something different in this picture.
Most people are idiots. They wouldn't know a butterfly if it fluttered up their butt.
I see. Interesting. Let's look at the next picture. What do you see here?
I see a great hero. Myself.
Please be serious, will you?
Hey, what do you mean? You're the one with the funny glasses.
Right. That's it. If you prefer goofing off instead of giving me some serious answers, then you've come to the wrong person.
But I only told you what I saw.
In that case, you should definitely leave. There is no therapy here for people like you. Maybe you should consult an exorcist instead. And please stay away from me. Far away.
Barry, there's somebody at the door.
I heard it.
Chase him off. I need quiet for the cover story. You know, about that idiot who almost got us all killed.
Yeah, I know.
Psst. Rufus, come in. But please be very quiet, okay?
Hey, Barry. Why so sad?
Oh, Rufus, it's terrible. Everyone says you aren't a hero. You're an idiot. They say you brought down the end of the world upon us.
Ah, they're just jealous. I'm totally swell, and you know it.
I don't know what to think anymore. I haven't been able to get a single shot of your heroic deeds.
Well, you just aren't as good a photographer as I am.
If only I had just one photo as proof of your selflessness.
Yeah, that would be great for me. You know what? I'll make you a deal. I'll find the subject for another heroic deed, and you'll get your photo. Agreed?
Oh, that would be so great.
I'll be right back. There's only one single letter in the typecase. A capital Yerk. Isn't this needed?
No. Whatever for? There are hardly any words that contain it, and we already reported on the satyr knuckles in our winter special, Mythological Physical Extremities.
Oh yeah, I think Tony had that issue. Whatever for?
The cover story was about centaurs.
Oh yeah, of course, I remember. He looks grumpy. I better not bother him. He looks grumpy. I better not bother him. Two ropes for the price of one. Velvety. It flatters the neck. Classy. I bet they'd look good on gold. Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper alternative. Eleganza, the rope for the fashion-conscious woman. Welcome to Morbid Moe's Rope Barn. Moe's Therapeutic Ropes, the cheaper alternative. Will you look at that? Apparently, the knot will be worn more to the left in the upcoming season.
Ah, I see you are interested in our flyer.
Very much so.
Excellent! You'll find all the important information on our products in there. There's even a small preview of the upcoming winter fashions on the back. If you are subject to winter depression, you should act now. Many models are out of stock during the holidays. What are you doing?
I'm making a paper airplane. What else?
But my beautiful flyer!
Well, we'll see if it's a beautiful flyer in the test flight. Yoo-hoo!
Good day to you, sir. Would you like to buy a rope? We have exactly the right rope for every neck.
What are the financing options?
A man with gallows humor. I like that. But we only accept cash, unless, of course, you're participating in our rebate campaign. With 30 points, you get a toaster with a fixture for the bathtub.
Nah, I don't really know. I think I'll take a look around first.
Of course. Take your time, and don't hesitate to ask if you need any help trying something on.
Just FYI, this time I'm breaking it off on purpose. Well, of course, I mean I'm going to adjust it just a little bit more. Oopsie. That is the upper ascension station, somewhere up there. The last high boat to Elysium is waiting. Something's moving back there. It's hard for normal eyes to tell what it is, but I can see it's a blurry blob. No doubt about it. Hey, there's something moving there. Isn't that? Of course. That's baby Bozo in great danger. I have to tell Barry about it. Good news, I have a subject.
Really? What is it?
Come on, I'll show you.
Oh, dear. That's terribly high.
Stop whining and keep your camera ready, because what I'm about to do, I'm only going to do once, unless the picture isn't any good, and then we'll do it again. This is probably where the construction workers hang their hats. Whoa! Hey! Is it really that hard to make these things stable? If my name were Urkel, I could stamp my initials all over the place now. Too bad. She's looking for a male assistant. Well, I'm the malest male around, but I think I'll give it a pass. The letter is a... My dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. What a cheesy opening. That's going to cost him some points in my online review. Well, at least we're getting to some action next. Service at the front doesn't seem to be good for my health. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine, and in the next few seconds I will... All my love, your Papa Bozo. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secretly using our bath. At any rate, I found underwear with his name on it on top of the toilet tank.
Somehow that wasn't all that heroic.
Just wait and see. I wanted to check the lay of the land first. Bambina? Lottie? What are you doing here? And why are you dressed as men?
First of all, these are our uniforms.
We're now officers.
Officers of the Resistance!
Officers. Cute.
Moreover, it's Private Lottie to you now, and Sergeant Bambi.
Sergeant Bambi.
Do you hear that, Lottie?
I think
I think Rufus is making fun of us, Sergeant!
I think he's looking for a new set of teeth.
Ladies, please stay calm. Don't get your panties in a knot. That causes chafing. Where are the real rebels?
What do you mean, real? Do you think this is a dream or something? Want me to poke you with a needle? I got one right here. I could stick it all the way in if I have to.
No, I meant the true rebels. Janosch, Garlef, Leibold, the old gang, you know.
Oh, them. Janusz is left on a mission, far as I know. Garlef and Leibold are in the camp, right behind that gate.
Huh. Well, they'll have to do for now, then. So you've joined the Resistance now, too.
Do you mind?
Of course not, Sergeant. Bambi.
What's so funny about that?
Well, it's funny because you're women. Don't you get it?
Oh, for pity's sake. I always knew you was an idiot. But a sexist idiot?
What? No. It's got nothing to do with sexism. Some things just don't fit together. Women in the Resistance. I mean, that's like, putting a sombrero on a wombat.
Ho, ho, ho! Sombrero!
You see, even Lottie finds it funny. And I don't think it's because she's prejudiced against toxicants, right?
Never.
Or wombats.
Oh, I love wombats. They're so...
They're useful animals!
Exactly. Just like women. Attention! Superior officer present.
Ah! Where?
Behind you?
Naturally, I was referring to myself, you herbal cannon fodder supplement.
Yeah, right.
We're only taking orders
From our squad leader!
Yeah, well, I don't care who that is. She's under my command as well. I'm the big chief, after all.
Nice try, Rufus. But we know the General, and you're not him.
The what? The general? Squad leaders? Generals? Have I really been gone that long? I don't want to bother you any longer.
You can't be serious.
All right, I don't have time to bother you any longer.
That's more like it.
Hello, you two lovely ladies.
You again? What do you want?
I don't... All right.
That...
Yoo-hoo! Open up!
Yes?
Leibold! What luck! Let me in.
Do I know you?
Excuse me? It's me, Rufus. Come on, you must recognize your leader.
You look like Rufus, but you can't be him. Rufus made it to the Upper Ascension Station with Janosch.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
That's your opinion.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Who's in charge here?
A new leader.
Well, then let me in. I want to talk to him.
No, I can't. How can I be sure you're not an Organon spy?
That takes the cake. After all, I started this rebellion.
Oh, and is there anyone who can attest to that?
You mean besides you?
Yes, precisely. Somebody else has to vouch for you?
Huh. This is a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. But all right, I'll be right back. And you can get ready to do a few push-ups. Wow, look at that! I landed right at the foot of the Upper Ascension Station, the site of the Organon headquarters, and the birth of the last high boat to Elysium. I need to be careful from now on. Well, more careful than usual. This place is crawling with Organons. They're obviously withdrawing from the city. I wonder what they're planning. Maybe I can eavesdrop.
Move! Hurry it up! There are still some crates that are bound for Elysium. No, not that one. It's supposed to go to the 3rd intermediate level.
As long as he's guarding the loading, it could be difficult for me to hide in a crate. I'll have to distract him somehow. Yoo-hoo! Huh? What was that? Anybody there? Hello! Nah, probably just my imagination. Oh, rats. Nobody there. That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead. Huh. Finally, something around here works. I bet the other two aren't doing as well. Those idiots. Huh? What's that?
And to conclude today's show, I have a very special treat for you. You all know him, you all love him, and here he is now with his current smash hit, Cowboy Dodo, with Look at Me!
A solar-powered, illuminated sign.
You don't know what you want, where you stand, there's no plan except the one with the big old label goals for the future. What? You choose,
playing Cowboy Dodo?
We're seeking exclusivity, that's okay, man, for it suits you. Style of life, you're self-sufficient like a cop. I wear persona, never pull a thing off sober, but if you did it beyond your own account, you never ask if I should skip every tutorial. Behave your own views, never cited any editorial. Well, not so far, amigo, huzzah for your big ego. The only thing that's bugging me is every time that we go, hey, what's up, bro? You go, why is every moron struck by luck? Why am I stuck in the muck while every jerk is what the look? If you never ask for help and suit yourself with LV, you wanna know how it's been done? Just look at me. Does it hurt to face the fact? Have your options track and check. Dianac to remedy, just look at me. Did your diopters quadruple? Need your loopholes for your pupil? Is it still too hard to see? Well, look at me. They call me Cowboy Dodo. Cowboy Dodo.
What do you know? The Organon is a Cowboy Dodo fan. Now that he's distracted, I just have to find an open crate. Preferably one that will be taken to Elysium, and then it's goodbye Deponia. Pity the goal isn't here. I shouldn't have left her fate in the hands of that stupid other Rufus. Same old story. If you want something done right, do it yourself. I bet those other two aren't doing as well as me. That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead. Oh, darn! It's secured with a combination lock. Oh, darn! It's secured with a combination lock. That's That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead. Oh, darn. I can't get it open as long as there's something on top of it. Oh, darn. I can't get it open as long as there's something on top of it. That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead. Oh, darn. It's secured with a combination lock. Darn. It's too small for me to hide. That's a waste of time. I should find... That's a waste of time. Oh yeah, one more thing. Before I shine a light into the darkness there, always keep yourself between me and the man-eating monsters. We don't want anything to happen to me, after all. I can't believe how stupid those organons are.
And now, after the unparalleled success of Look at Me, we are pleased to be able to present you with the first exclusive preview of his new single. Here, for your listening pleasure, comes Cowboy Dodo and Look Around.
Oh no, not the B-side too.
Wow, you just can't get your eyes off me, can you? It's barbarian, you keep daring, show is over, I'm a venue. Don't you ever have to blink? What, are you some kind of guppy? Why don't you just watch a bunny? I'm on vigil with a puppy. Look, done once if you get it, now we're done enough already. I'll just stroll off somewhere else and you stay here nice and steady, right? Oh well, it's no better, what's the matter? I'm a balding, is a bogey, I might not say what the thing you are beholding. Man, you stare at me as if there was just rubbish on the telly. And I cannot even blame you, for I also have a belly full of living here, where all you see is landfill full of litter. I home I eat Deponia, I know it may sound bitter, but somewhere up Elysium is bound to be found. You're just facing the wrong way, so turn around. Didn't we agree? Nothing here for you to see, and now good loss never be found, just look around. Got a stiff neck, maybe whiplash, wearing blinkers, got your hip flash out, your deaf or graveyard bound, man, look around. Listen to the Cowboy Dodo, dibbly-dop-bop, look around. Look around. Listen to the
He's actually got a point. People really should look around a lot more in their lives. Otherwise, they miss out on all the intruders! Alarm!
Oh, crap. It's worse than I feared.
Are you my daddy?
I hope not. And if I am, then you must take after your mother. I'm Rufus.
Please excuse my sister's lack of restraint. She's just glad that we finally found a grown-up. I'm Rusty, that's Gretchen, and our little brother is called Hansel.
The soda straw is called Hansel? Your parents were real sadists, I guess.
Well, put it this way, they abandoned us down here in the sewers. We've been stumbling around in the dark by ourselves for quite a while. Could you maybe help us?
Of course I could, but I don't want to. Beat it.
That isn't the proper reaction. As a grown-up, you have a responsibility to help poor children in need.
I've already got one ankle biter around my neck. Help yourselves. Shoo! Sit, stay.
Hey, just stop that. We aren't dogs.
Yeah, you can say that again. Dogs are intelligent and able to follow simple commands. Sit, stay.
Hey, just stop that. We aren't dogs.
Yeah, you can say that again. Dogs are intelligent and able to follow simple commands. Hey, didn't I tell you not to come toddling after me? I am on a dangerous adventure.
But we need your help.
Yeah, and I told you, this is not for children. You could wind up in a plasma skirmish. Or be eaten right here on the spot by that witch. She looks very hungry.
Well, I never.
I won't stand for such insinuations. I do not eat children.
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here?
I collect old bottles and sell them to the sewers inn.
There's a pub down here? Excellent! I could really... Wait a second. You wouldn't happen to have found a container with a green liquid in it?
Yes. And I got the 5 zlotys for it.
Fantastic! You see, Gold, I told you I'd rescue you. Ouch. 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 Hello again, unfair lady.
The young father is back.
I already told you, they aren't mine.
They seem to think otherwise.
Yeah, but I didn't sign up for this.
Oh, I believe you. If you want some good advice, Mama Cosima's hand-crocheted johnnies are extremely tear-resistant.
Where's the exit?
From the sewers, there isn't one. Those who wind up down here are damned to remain here forever! Forever! Forever!
You know, you're laying it on kind of thick for someone who isn't a witch.
Sorry, ever since I stopped taking the pill, I've had these strange mood swings.
Where did you take the nucleic acid again?
I sold it to the sewers inn for the 5 zlotys. Leaf says it's some kind of super fertilizer.
But it was my super fertilizer.
How was I supposed to know that? After all, decent fertilizer gets flushed into the sewers all the time. And it's rather unusual for people to come by later and lay claim to it.
So you have 5 zlotys?
Yes, all 5.
Huh?
There isn't a lot of money here in the sewers. To be more precise, there are exactly 5 zlotys. And at the moment, they belong to me.
Sounds like a very manageable, stable currency system.
It was, until hedge funds and speculation in the financial markets led to massive deficits in current accounts.
Yeah, sure, I see. You wouldn't happen to be interested in some tasty little kids? Oh, and what a coincidence. They cost exactly 5 zlotys.
But Mr. Rufus, you can't just sell us to a stranger.
Hush now. Grown-ups are talking.
Don't worry, boy. I have no intention of letting some random idiot palm a bunch of children off on me. I don't want to end up like my mother.
Yum, yum, yum. Tasty little children.
I already told you, I'm not interested in your brats. If I wanted to, I could have a whole grain silo full of the things. But I decided to pursue a career instead.
I've got to go.
But why? We were just having fun, and wait a moment. Did the water here just get warmer?
Like I said, I've got to go. Ciao. Huh. No crank to be released. There's something missing from this jack. It's something, I don't know, like a crank handle. And it should fit exactly into this crank hole. Now what could it be? Oh, such a funny little monkey.
I'm not a monkey.
Oh, it talks. Do you know any other tricks?
I could smash your nasal bone up into your brain if you want me to.
Wow, I was thinking more along the lines of, flinging poo, something amusing like that. How much does it cost to see the monkey dance?
5 zlotys.
And if I give it a peanut?
Hey, I am not a monkey, and the price is not negotiable.
Wow, it can talk. Okay, let's say 2 peanuts. You can't negotiate with people like that. They only know one language. Fisticuffian. What is it now?
Mr. Rufus, we can't get up there.
Who says you're supposed to come up here?
We need to stay with you. It's just too dangerous here for children like us.
Nonsense! Danger is like ghosts. There's no such thing. Certainly not here. This area is teeming with nice people. So scram, go and play.
Certainly not regret getting into my dark van with me.
What's going on here?
This shady character is trying to lure us into his van under very suspicious circumstances.
Uh-huh. So what are you waiting for?
You cannot be serious. Children must never enter strange people's vans. That's a very important rule.
Nah. Rules are for people who are too clumsy to cheat. I'm sure this friendly gentleman only has your best interests in mind, right?
Yes, of course.
He claims that he's got a petting zoo with cute animals in there.
A petting zoo? Really?
What? Well, actually...
Ooh, me first. Out of my way. Ooh. Pretty dark in here for a petting zoo. And where are the cute animals?
Well, here, right in front of you.
Oh boy. I'm so excited.
Whoa! What? What are you doing? No! You're killing that poor animal.
Nothing of the sort.
Yes, you are. You're choking it.
No, don't worry. I'm really good with animals.
Stop it! Immediately! Get out of here! Now!
There's no reason to get so upset. I was just finished anyway.
And?
What and? It was totally cool. The animals were mega cute, and I got to pet them.
I think you're fibbing.
You're just envious. Next time, I'll make a print. Then you'll weep with envy. I'm so envious, I want to die. And then I'll laugh. Go on. You know the game. Shoo. Goon, you old warhorse! What are you doing here?
Oh, no. Not you. Not you.
Is he a friend of yours?
Far from it.
Goon, why are you being so rude to the poor guy?
Unfortunately, he has a good reason. We used to be best friends.
No, we were not.
Yes, we were. We even had a hip-hop project going.
Oh, no, we didn't.
But then I just left him in the lurch. I still feel terribly guilty.
What on Deponia are you talking about? I thanked my lucky stars the moment you were gone.
Yeah, I know. You're bitter. So, it's a good thing that we meet again. I have so much to make up to you.
I don't get this at all.
Oh, I almost forgot my manners. You haven't introduced me to your lovely companion.
Do I have to?
Goon?
All right. June, this is Rufus. Rufus, this is June, my girlfriend.
Pleased to meet you, Rufus.
Don't be so hasty.
Oh, yeah. The good old days, huh? Our long conversations about social disparities, a warm campfire, freestyling on the quay wall.
Oh, that was just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, Time really flies.
You broke my umbrella and forced me to eat a boot.
Sounds like you were fun.
Fun? June, he's completely crazy.
We were both crazy back in the day. Did Goon ever tell you about his legendary pranks? Oh, one time he dressed up as a bum to annoy the poor people in the slums.
It wasn't like that.
He even smeared poop on himself so that he would stink as much as they did.
June, don't believe a word he says.
No, let him finish talking. This is the first time I've met one of your old friends.
But he is not an old friend. He's more like a mad being from a bizarre parallel universe.
Yeah, life was crazy for us all back then.
So, how's life been treating you, old pal?
Let's see. Apart from the chronic pneumonia that I caught, and the fact that it really hurt when they had to remove the shoelace from my intestines with a probe, I think things have turned out pretty well. I met June. We've been together now for almost a week, and right now I couldn't be happier.
Couldn't be happier. Oh, that's a good one. Have you looked around? Hello? You're in the gutter.
We don't care, just as long as we've got each other.
Oh, stop. I can't take any more. No, sorry. I don't mean to make fun of your misery. I'm a changed man, and to prove it, I am going to repay you for what I did to you by getting you out of here. Yes, sirree. So, the two of you are really together? With all the trimmings? Ding dong. Know what I mean?
Yes, we're together.
It's just perfect.
And what about you and that goal?
Oh, this is also super. Also ding dong. Oh, yeah.
Does she still have those problems?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She would suddenly go oddly childish.
Oh, that. Well, let's just say our relationship has gotten off to a real new start. You live in the sewers? That's terrible.
We're fine. We're happy.
Oh, no. We can't have that. You're such good people. You deserve something better than a life in the gutter. A beautiful townhouse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, a villa. The finest house for the finest couple in Portofisco.
Oh, how sweet of you.
And you know what? I am going to help you.
No, Rufus, really, don't help. Anything but that.
Goon, what is wrong with you?
You know, I owe you an apology, Goon. I treated you pretty badly last time.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I wish I could do something to repay you.
You could just disappear and leave us in peace.
Goon, what has gotten into you?
It's all right, June. I can understand if your friend feels resentment towards me. I treated him very badly in the past. It's no wonder he doesn't want to accept my apology. I'll simply have to live with a guilty conscience for the rest of my days.
You'll survive, I'm afraid.
Goon, he apologized. Now say something.
All right. Rufus, I'm not mad at you. But whatever you did to me, ultimately it led to me meeting June, and I am really grateful for that.
Oh, if only it were that simple. But I sense that I have to do something for you to really make amends.
What? No, don't do anything. It's fine. Do you hear?
Something really, really big.
Oh, heavens.
I insist on doing you a favor.
No, Rufus, that really isn't necessary. We're happy the way we are.
Yeah, sure. Happy in the gutter. You jokers. But seriously, I have already got a couple of ideas about how I can radically improve your lives.
Radical? Oh, help! What are you planning?
I'm not telling. Let it be a surprise.
Oh, isn't that exciting, Goon? Goon, are you trembling?
Be seeing ya.
Please, at least give us time to find hard hats.
Goon.
An electrical heat source for home use. Some kind of newfangled gadget. Give me a good old-fashioned roof fire anytime. Can I borrow the space heater?
Well, you know, it's pretty cold here, but if it isn't for long.
June, let me handle this, all right? What do you need it for, Rufus?
Well, you know, I thought,
Oh, I just remembered that the warranty will be void if we lend it to you. Sorry, Rufus. Perhaps some other time.
Yoo-hoo! Huh? Rufus? Is that you? No, it's your reflection in a puddle in the gutter. Of course it's me. Wait a minute. You ended up in the sewers? You're in it up to your neck. Yeah, well, at least I'm doing something useful. Scuba diving in the toilet? I found gold, and I know where the nucleic acid is. And what did you achieve? I kept my coat clean. And have you alarmed the rebels in your clean coat? Not yet, but I met Bozo. Unfortunately, he's no help at all. You call that news? No, not really. Anyway, it's good to know we can meet up here and share things through this grate. Yes, that may come in useful. I could hand some objects down to you. Wouldn't it be just the coolest thing if there was a new interface element for that? Hey, that's awesome. Let's hope it works the other way round as well. Great. I'll go see what I can come up with then. Maybe I can find you some toilet paper. Yeah, if there's a choice, can you get me the 3-ply stuff? Judging on size and weight, this box probably contains a somewhat smaller box, or something entirely different. It's, hard to say. Hey, snot faces. Give me a leg up, will ya?
But Mr. Rufus.
But Mr. Rufus, sir. Yeah, all right, my bad. Just forget it. Hey, snot faces. Give me a leg up, will ya?
But Mr. Rufus.
But Mr. Rufus, sir. Yeah, all right, my bad. Just forget it. Hey, give me a...
But Mr.
Yeah, all right. Do you really have to hound me like...
Yes.
Yeah, whatever. But I hope you know that children who contradict grown-ups will be eaten by evil clowns. Knock, knock.
What do you want now?
I want to visit your petting zoo again.
No, thanks. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Don't sweat the small stuff. I just wanted another peek at your animals.
But...
Stay cool, man. I'll only be a minute.
Whoa! What? What are you doing? No! You're killing that poor animal.
Nothing of the sort.
Yes, you are. You're choking it.
No, don't worry. I'm really good with animals.
Stop it! Immediately! Get out of here! Now!
There's no reason to get so upset. I was just finished anyway.
And?
What and? It was totally cool. The animals were mega cute, and I got to pet them.
I think you're fibbing.
You're just envious. Next time, I'll make a print. Then you'll weep with envy. I'm so envious, I want to die. And then I'll laugh. The future is not yet written, at least not on this piece of paper. Male assistant wanted. Yeah, well, she can just keep on looking. Knock, knock.
What do you want now?
I want to visit your petting zoo again.
No, thanks. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Ah, don't sweat the small stuff. I just wanted another peek at your animals.
But...
Stay cool, man. I'll only be a minute.
Whoa! What? What are you doing?
No, don't worry. I'm really good with animals.
Stop it! Immediately! Get out of here! No!
There's no reason to get so upset. I was just finished anyway.
And? Do you have proof now?
Certainly!
Oh, yeah? And what is that supposed to be?
A colorful butterfly.
Do you really call that a butterfly?
Of course. Look closer. Here are the wings, and here's the, whatever they are. It is a butterfly. You can't negotiate with people like that. They only know one language. Fisticuffian. That guy does seem large and threatening. But maybe he's just standing on something.
You got me there.
Yeah.
I'm standing on the guy who tried to sneak past me.
Oh.
Oi, mates. What do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to the pub.
With brats in tow? Were you dropped on your head or what?
They aren't mine.
Yeah, that's what my old man always said. And then he tied me and Macy up outside the pub.
And did it harm you?
Well, I don't know about Macy. Her leash broke.
Oh. Ouch.
You're nuts, Ralphie.
Why? Just because I decided to become a vegetarian?
That's exactly why. After all, you're a slime monster, and slime monsters eat children.
I can change, you know?
You'll never stick with it. Like that business with your correspondence course.
Yeah, you'll see.
Well, then enjoy your dinner. As for me, I'm gonna toss a couple of kitty arms on the barbecue.
Do that. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, try not to leave your mouth open so wide this time. Otherwise, a couple of kids will wind up floating down your throat.
Yeah, screw you too.
Either it's a rerun of the second season of Once Upon a Foggy Night, or it's not on. Oh, rats. No electricity. And even without breaking it off. This is definitely a first. Oh, rats. No electricity. No, it's totally stuck. No wonder. The way these things are built, they only fly from their sockets during an electrical spike. No, it's totally stuck. No wonder. The way these things are built, they only fly from their sockets during an electrical spike.
And what I ask you could be tastier than meat in a light pastry crust. Smells delicious.
Ah, a cooking show. Just the thing to make you fall asleep.
Where are we supposed to sleep here, Mr. Rufus? It's way too cold and dark.
What do you say now? This is definitely an ideal spot for a good night's sleep.
Are you sure?
Of course. It's out of the wind, it has a roof, and there are places to sit. What else could one ask for?
Well, it has a certain menace, shall we say? You said it, Gretchen. Are there any guarantees that there are no dangerous monsters lurking in the dark?
Monsters? You're such a bunch of idiots. There's no such thing as monsters. Except, of course, for that giant insect that almost killed me a little while ago. Oh, you should have seen its teeth and those long legs. Disgusting. Ugh. It still creeps me out when I think about it. But that was over there, somewhere on the other side of those dark, far-apart pipes. Where was I?
You were trying to explain to us why this is a good place to spend the night?
Oh, yeah, spend the night. Right. It's perfect, isn't it?
But it's dark and cold.
Whoa, whoa there! Complain, complain, complain. A fuse should go in there. Or alternatively, one of those handy power inverters that so far have been disappointingly rare in this game. Yikes. But, huh? What's that? How come it didn't blow the fuse? Only the current went away. It seems to be rusted in place. If only I could reach that lever up there at the same time. Then the fuse would probably come free. No current, but at least the fork fits perfectly in the outlet. Too bad it won't stay put. Otherwise, I'd be able to blow the fuse. It's totally the way these things... For this, and the this is all... Yikes. How? Only the... It seems to be... If only... Then the... It's already got an antenna. Hello again, unfair lady.
Ah, the young father is back.
I've got...
But what? We were just... Wait a minute. Did the water here just get warmer?
Like I said, ciao. I may not have 5 zlotys, but I've got this instead.
Save your breath. The show costs 5 zlotys.
Go on. You know the game. Shoo. Hello, you two turtle duck.
Uh-oh.
Goon.
Please.
Goon.
Hey, Bozo, since you canceled your therapy, I thought of an alternative. I can be your therapist.
Rufus.
Come on, it's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna hold up a few flashcards. How hard can it be? Now, what do you see in this picture?
Leave me be. Please, oh please. Ugh! That's terrible. Why would you show me something like that?
But look, it's a gorgeous butterfly. Oh man, you are seriously messed up. The fastest way is usually the best. But in this case, I'm not sure about that. Classic. I bet they'd look good on gold.
And have you found something you like?
I'm still browsing. Class? I bet they'd... Eleganza. Welcome to... Most... Two...
We caught another rebel. Another one. Oh, but that's the same one again. He must have escaped somehow.
Huh? But I've never been here before.
Very funny. Move. Lock him up in his cell again.
A rug in a prison cell? How she-she can you get? Cletus? No, wait. You're one of my clones, right? Cleverly disguised as Cletus.
Oh, please. Don't tell me there's more than one of you now.
Very good. You got your role as a sleazy dimwit down pat.
Yes, what you said.
So, if you are me, how were they able to capture you?
Same as you, I suppose.
The way they captured me was much cooler. And I've already got a plan how we can get out of here.
You can spare yourself the effort. I've tried everything.
Yeah, maybe, but I have a bunch of new tricks up my sleeve that you don't even know.
Even though we're the same person?
Yeah, watch and learn. Unless he turns around, I'm in his blind spot. That's good. Hey, hello? Yoo-hoo!
What do you want? Stop making such a racket in there.
I'm hungry.
That's probably because you never touched your breakfast. Hang on, I'll open the food slot.
I need the bathroom.
Again? Fine. But this time, don't use so much toilet paper. We've already cleared the store.
Do you mean that if someone were to prevent the destruction of the planet, the Organon would be out of toilet paper?
That would be correct, yes.
Fantastic. How's that for an incentive to save Deponia? Yeah, I want to talk to my lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
Well, actually, I was going to defend myself.
Whatever you like. Then go ahead and talk to yourself. But no longer than 10 minutes. Understood?
I demand a clean cell.
This is a clean cell, and I'm very proud to say so. We have all the latest cleaning technologies. The blankets are lint-free, and the toilet fresheners are dirt repellents. And I shampooed the rug earlier today.
Wow. Life in the service of the Organon gets pretty boring, huh?
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm not feeling so well. I think I'm getting sick.
No, I don't care, as long as you don't barf on the rug.
Let me out of here.
Forget it.
Nothing.
Then don't bother me.
Okay, let's have a look. Coffee, a bagel, and pepper. What, no jam? That's a violation of the Geneva Convention. And what have we here? A toilet freshener. Wasn't very smart of the Organon to provide me with this essential gem of chemical warfare.
And what about your oh-so-brilliant rescue operation?
Just relax. I'll get us out of here in no time. It's a lousy substitute for cream cheese, but it'll have to do. Inspired recipe. They call this breakfast? Where are the French fries? They say you, but they don't. So here, they say, but they don't. So
what is that supposed to be?
yeah, this is all part of my escape plan.
A bagel? What are you going to do with that? Escape through the hole? You know you'd never fit, right?
Just wait and see. I'm going to take a holistic approach. When I eat this bagel, I'm going to leave crumbs all over the rug. That'll teach them to aggravate the likes of Rufus. Tidy Bot, you old dirtbag you. Nice to see you again. Hey, is that a way to greet an old buddy? Really?
What is that supposed to be?
One guess. It's our ticket to freedom. You will eat this slightly adulterated bagel and then pretend to be sick, which should come naturally. And when they take you to sick bay, I will come forth from my hiding place and save us.
over my dead body. You will eat the bagel, and I will save us. Yeah, actually, why not? I'm kind of hungry anyway. No, wait, was that a trick? Just so you could have my food, you rotter. I'm on to you. Give me that bagel. I'm feeling a little... I think I'm going to... What have you done, you idiot? You poisoned me! Bravo! Very convincing. Didn't think you had it in you. But you better save your method acting for the guard, especially your complexion. It's really good. Yoo-hoo! I feel sick. Is that supposed to be me? Who else? Why are you disguising your voice? Oh, trust me, I'm an excellent voice impersonator. What? But, oh, shush.
What is it now? If you keep bothering me, I will... What the? You toe rag! What have you done to my nice rug? Off with you to sickbay, right now! Damn! Now I have to air out the cell!
That was easier than I thought. Too bad there wasn't a big chase sequence on jet skis, though. Doesn't look like the Resistance is giving the Orgonaut a hard time. Boo! Yeah, sleeping like a baby, which is actually a good thing. Deponia doesn't look half bad from up here. I just realized that I never got the chance to say goodbye. I could make a terrific paper airplane out of this flyer. On the other hand, the information in there could make somebody's life a lot easier. Maybe I'll find a way to combine business and pleasure, like with my homemade massage chair. But this time, I'll leave out the ejector seat function. Of course, if you make the nose of a paper airplane heavier with a weight, it'll fly farther. I knew my long career as a parking offender would eventually pay off. I could make a terrific paper airplane out of this flyer. On the other hand, the information in there could make somebody's life a lot easier. Maybe I'll find a way to combine business and pleasure, like with my homemade massage chair. But this time, I'll leave out the ejector seat function. Good news!
Really?
Come on.
Oh, dear.
Because what I'm... Unless the picnic will do it. That... Oh, otherwise... I can decide later what to take to Elysium with me. A wire cutter wouldn't be bad. I could make a terrific paper airplane out of this flyer. On the other hand, the information in there could make somebody's life a lot easier. Maybe I'll find a way to combine business and pleasure, like with my homemade massage chair. But this time, I'll leave out the ejector seat function. Where's my left? I've been missing instead. The reception, but I'm at...
Miss, how can I help you?
I hope this won't happen again. Please excuse me, wrong number. Take care.
Say what? We're supposed to open the container and release the zombie viruses into the air?
What? No, abort! Abort!
Password verified. Virus container opened. I hope you know where to...
Yeah, you have a nice day too. I could help find you a job.
Don't trouble yourself. There are only 5 zlotys in all of the sewers, so my occasional performances in the pub are completely sufficient.
Say what? You started a solo career? But we were going somewhere with our band. Huh. No crank to be released.
Ook yourself.
Oh, and I can also offer you some barely used children.
Save your breath. The show costs 5 zlotys.
Hello again, unfair lady. Will you lend me your 5 zlotys?
No. I want to keep them.
Oh, come on, don't be that way. I mean, what good is all the wealth if you don't share it with your friends?
Very simple. I love it when people make monkeys of themselves for me. What was that?
I'm making a monkey of myself so that you'll give me the 5 zlotys.
Sounded more like a rusty water pipe to me.
Does that mean I humiliated myself for absolutely nothing?
No, don't worry. Before you can humiliate yourself, you first have to attain a certain standard.
There actually is a dancing monkey.
You mean the organ grinder's monkey? I've seen it. It's a miserable monkey. It can't even dance. I'll keep my money.
Why exactly do you need the 5 zlotys?
I'm keeping them. I love it when people make monkeys of themselves for me.
I've got to go.
But why? We were just having fun. And wait a moment. Did the water here just get warmer?
Like I said, I've got to go. Ciao. I've got a one-of-a-kind investment option for someone who happens to have 5 zlotys.
Why invest?
Well, you know, because of added value.
Added value? But these 5 zlotys are all there is, and they're already mine.
Oh, yeah. Hello again. Why exactly?
I'm keeping them. I love it when people make monkeys of themselves for me.
I've got to...
But what? We were just having... Wait a moment. Did the water here...
Like I said, ciao.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I want to see the little monkey dance.
No 5 zlotys, no show.
The hero checks his and sees the... Go on. You know the game.
Shoo.
Hello, you 2 turtle doves.
Uh-oh.
Goon, cut it out.
Hello, Rufus.
I insist. No, we're happy. Happy. Serious. Rat. Let it.
Oh, Goon, are you
Please.
Goon.
I have a letter for you.
From Bozo?
Exactly.
I don't have any time for sentimentality. We're on an important mission right now.
I have a letter for you.
From Bozo?
Exactly.
I don't have any time for sentimentality. We're on an important mission right now.
I have a letter
from I don't. We're on.
I ask you, do I...
Does the hangman...
Only starting with a 400 series. But from the 260 model and up, you can add the noose heater for a low... That way, you have both...
Ah. It flat. Elegant. Welcome to... Class? I bet they'd... Most...
What have you got there?
Oh, this? That was just lying around somewhere.
And now you carry it around with you?
Yeah, until I've used it. Then it usually dissolves into thin air. Those old fogies aren't getting anything from according, but those old better not try that again. I don't want to spoil their mood. Better not try that. I don't want to I've always loved pneumatic tube systems, even though they're not suitable for sending large amounts of bread dough. Boom! Yeah, sleeping like a baby, which is actually a good thing. Doesn't look like they're resistant. If I fart on any toothbrush, it'd better be his. To send something through the I have nothing more to tell him, just this. Unless he turns out. Nah, that. Why didn't I bring a water balloon or a baby grand? The fastest way is usually, but in this. Hey, Bozo, here's a.
What?
I mean, will you? I just can't. At the moment, his ability to work is extremely limited. He's just lolling about, staring at nothing, mumbling He might have. No worries. I'm gonna.
No.
Oh, don't panic. I'm good with. I'm gonna. For instance. Oh, God, baby. I may.
If it's a he didn't.
No. What?
I like men who are. Bozo was worthless when it came to that.
Not just that.
Decent reception. Maybe Bozo just needs a real job.
I've told him that 1,000 times, but he just had to be a freighter captain. He could have been a fireman or a ninja or
A mailman?
Shut up back there. I actually meant something like,
A pirate?
Exactly. Har, har.
What have you there?
I've told him that 1,000 times, but he just had to be a freighter captain. He could have been a fireman or a ninja or
A mailman?
Shut up back there. I actually meant something like,
A pirate?
Exactly. Har, har.
Why would Baby Bozo need a radio? He can't even talk.
Let me ask you, why would you need a brain?
I don't get it. I can decide later what to take to Elysium with me. A wire cutter wouldn't be bad. This baby maybe, but I use. Where's my? I've been instead. She's looking now. Maybe, but I hate. I'm definitely not going to subject myself to that humiliation again. It was bad enough that I had to repeat kindergarten. Yeah, well, she can just keep on looking. Can I trade you some interesting knickknacks for a burrito?
A burrito wrap costs 125 zlotys, but until I get a new.
I've got a one-of-a-kind investment option for someone who...
Why invest?
Well, you know,
I did that, but and they're all...
Oh... I hereby declare that my search for the missing link between humans and monkeys is ended, because I really don't want to be descended from him. Well, the music isn't all that bad, but their act really needs work. Oh, come on.
No 5 zlotys, no show.
This just won't work. Uncle Rufus needs to go to the pub. The fate of the whole world depends upon it. Also, he's thirsty.
Leave us alone.
No, leave us alone. No, leave us alone. Ugh, you can't keep following me forever. Don't you ever get tired?
Well, it's way past our bedtime.
All right then, go take a long nap.
And where exactly should we sleep?
Hey, that's not my problem.
Oh, yes, it is. Either you tuck us in nice and cozy, or we'll just keep following you.
Oh! Here's plenty of room where you can...
What, here? We're in water up to our neck.
Oh, making demands, are you? No wonder your parents abandoned you. Hey, snot faces. Give me a...
But, mister...
Yeah, all right. Go on. You know the game. Shoo. Hey, snot noses. Come here. And now be good and keep still, okay?
What exactly are you planning to do?
Keep still. That applies to your pie hole as well. Ta-da! No. It's closed very tightly. Judging on size and weight, this box probably contains a somewhat smaller box, or something entirely different. It's hard to say. With this garbage, I couldn't even open a cardboard box. I need some real tools. With this garbage, I couldn't even open a cardboard box. I need some real tools. No. It's closed very tightly. That was at least a 10.0. Knock, knock. He's no longer opening the door. Probably not a bad thing. Who knows? Here's plenty of room where you can sleep.
What, here? We're in...
No one... Oh, come...
No...
I'm not a...
You can't negotiate. They only know... Fistic cuff... I have a letter
from... I don't have any... We're on an...
I have a letter
from... I don't... We're on... What's that, you...
I have a randomly chosen item.
And I'm not interested. We're on an... What?
I have...
And I'm not... We're on it. What's...
I...
And I'm... We're... And I'm... We're...
Hello, you two.
Yeah. What are you...
I need someone who can identify me.
You are Rufus.
Yeah, I know that, but Leibold appears to have forgotten. So will you come to the gate with me so he'll finally let me into the camp?
Maybe later. We're on an important mission right now.
Oh yeah, you're painting each other's nails?
Nah. We're giving each other tattoos of our squad insignia.
Unfortunately, we're still missing a suitable design.
What about a little pony? Or adorable kitten paw prints?
Are you trying to tell us we're not tough enough?
Yeah, exactly. I suggested that because I'm a macho male, not because I love adorable kitten paw prints.
If you want to test the toughness of my fists, just let me know.
Can't you take a short break to identify me at the gate?
Not until we find the right design for the squad insignia.
Our squad leader says
it will boost our team spirit.
Spirit? I thought you were on duty.
Team spirit, Rufus? Don't you even know? Just forget it.
I've got an idea for your squad insignia.
Let's hear it.
What about a pretty flower?
A flower?
What? Women like flowers.
Huh. You think you're so funny, huh? Let's see whether you're still laughing when I crack your nasal bone straight into your brain. If you have one.
God, you ladies are awfully hard to please. What about a unicorn?
Yes! Private?
Did I say yes? I meant no, of course!
You heard her. But if you wait until I find the crowbar, I'll be happy to make you look like a unicorn.
What about a dainty little princess crown?
Oh, that would be so totally...
Offensive. Exactly.
Offensive, and how? Let's make him bleed for this affront.
What about a mop?
Oh, so we can mop up the blood and gore of our enemies, right?
No, Private. He's only trying to insult us. But if he carries on, he'll wish he had a mop for his own guts.
What about a shark?
Huh. That's not a bad idea.
Don't you think a shark might make me look fat?
That would depend on the color.
What about... dusky pink?
But then it won't go with the shoes.
I'm sure you'll find something suitable.
If you think of anything else, keep it to yourself. Unless it's actually good.
I don't want to bother you any longer.
You can't be serious.
All right, I don't have time to bother you any longer.
That's more like it.
I found the right design for your unit. Here.
Hey, that's not bad. That looks sort of fierce.
You can say that again. A fierce butterfly, you cupcakes.
Whatever it is, you found the right design for our squad insignia. Now we can get started.
Are you sure you want to watch? Getting a tattoo isn't for sensitive souls!
Sensitive souls? The very nerve.
As you wish.
Sensitive souls. Phew, I don't believe it. I've jammed hot needles in parts of my body that... What do you know? It was so boring, I just fell asleep. Can I take this deck chair?
Sure. I mean, sure. Do you need the instructions?
Never. A Marine doesn't need instructions.
Suit yourself. Suit yourself.
Can I have the crowbar?
Sure. I mean... Yeah, sure, pal. Take it.
Why do you need one?
As a shoehorn.
I see. Go on. You know the game. Shoo. Hey, snot noses. Come here. And now be good and keep still, okay?
What exactly are you planning to do?
Keep still. That applies to your pie hole as well. Ta-da! And here we are. Bananas. Oh well, could have been worse. If I really understand quantum theory, then I had a 50% chance of finding a dead cat in there. That was at least a 10.0. Hey you, monkey want a banana?
Are you calling me a monkey?
I wouldn't mind having a banana.
No way. It's bad enough that I have to play the monkey. I won't be insulted on top of it.
But you make the better monkey.
What are you trying to imply?
Never mind that now. I'm hungry, and with all that fuss you're making, we'll never get those 5 zlotys. I'll take the banana.
Oh, so you are making the decisions now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Me and my monkey will gladly accept the banana.
How dare you! Hey, come back, you monkey! Ah, rats!
Why are you just sitting around? Get moving! The show must go on!
How? Without a partner?
I could turn the crank for a while.
Forget it. I'm certainly not going to play the monkey again. But if you want to take over that part, put on that fez, and then let's boogie.
Nah, better not. I'd make a lousy monkey.
Does not matter. So was I. I knew it was a mistake to get this costume from the garbage outside of preschool.
Can I borrow the crank?
Go ahead and take it. I need a new partner anyway before I can start grinding again. And this time, I am definitely not going to be the monkey. But remember, I need the crank back.
Sure.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Leave my fez alone.
I thought you were done playing the monkey.
Yes, I am. But that doesn't mean you can just steal all my stuff.
Who said anything about stealing? I just wanted to help you find a new partner.
Then bring back my crank first. Until you do, I can't use a new partner anyway.
As in previous years, the prize for the most obvious inventory puzzle goes to the crank. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. As in the crank. Au revoir, mes amis. May this jack lift your van into a better life. Rufus, poet, philanthropist, hey, back patient. Hey, Lottie, can you come to the gate now to identify me?
No, I can't right now. I have to wait until the swelling on my tattoo goes down.
Yes, but
I said no.
Hey, no access for civilians.
I'm not a civilian. I'm part of the resistance, which, by the way, is also why you were going to accompany me to the gate.
Well, tough luck. I have new orders. I'm supposed to guard the radio and bring in any messages from the front.
Well, I've got a message here from the frontmost front. I have to get into the rebel camp, and pronto.
Then talk to the Major. She sets the priorities here.
Yeah, you bet I'm going to. Wait a second, that's no Major. That's just Tony.
You know Major T?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
I see she's moving up in the world. Not just professionally.
Any goat.
What's that you've got? Is that a message from the front?
No less.
Not from Bozo by any chance.
Would I lie to you about such an important topic? Or would I leave the conclusion to your imagination in the hope that it might by chance help me out?
Yeah, enough with the fancy schmancy. Give me the letter. My dearest honey bunch. Huh. Are you sure this letter is for me?
Bambi. Honey. Makes sense. Some people get poetic when they're mortally wounded.
What?
Sorry. I didn't mean to jump the gun.
Wait. Dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. Blah, 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 blah. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine. Oh, no. Bozo. Is he all right?
Well...
Is he still alive? Tell me! Or do I have to pull the information out of you in the form of your brain tissue through your nose?
Hey, stay calm. No reason to get aggressive right away. I'm just a mailman. Bozo is with his family. You should set out right away.
Wait, there's more. Watch out for the mailman?
Oh, no, the small print isn't that important. Go on. You're losing valuable time.
Right. I need to be by his side. Hang on, Bozo. I'm coming.
That was easy, and I didn't even have to lie. Presenting the new and improved Rufus. Forget the Rufus you once knew. Well then, let's see what Lottie has in her lunchbox. What is that? Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all. Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all. Surprise.
Rufus, good to see you.
Yeah, and your mother smells of... What? It's what to see me? Good.
Yeah. I was afraid something had happened to you.
Hey, something's different. You got a new hairstyle?
Close. A new therapist. Oh, Rufus, what are you doing?
I'm making you livid. I am, right?
By playing around with the radio? Not at all. Be my guest.
Huh? Really?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It's no fun when it's allowed. Yoo-hoo! Tony!
Ah, Rufus. Won't you sit down?
I need to talk to this new general. Can you take me through the gate?
I could, but I won't. I need to finish my meditation first.
Excuse me, does that mean you're just gonna sit here? The Organon might be initiating the detonation of our planet at this very moment.
While the last high boat is still anchored at Ascension Customs? Unlikely.
Unlikely. Will you still be saying that when everything around here suddenly turns into a flaming fiasco? Oh, now that was highly unlikely.
You mean like back when you tried to turn lead into brass instruments?
That was a completely different matter. Anyway, it would have worked if only I hit the high F sharp.
Oh, Rufus, just relax. We've got everything under control here. The General has a plan.
Come on, Tony. I just want to get into the camp.
And I say, you had better stay out of it. We've got everything under control here.
So the General has a plan? What kind of plan could that possibly be if it doesn't involve me?
That's a secret.
But I'm the leader!
You used to be the leader. We have a new General now.
New General, new Schmeneral? No. You don't even have a war anymore. I mean, where's all the action? The explosions? The dismembered people? The burning huts?
As I said, we have a new General now.
And what's the deal with that secret plan?
That's a secret.
Yeah, you don't expect me to simply swallow that.
Why not? You swallowed an entire liter of paint thinner, and everybody knows that stuff causes immediate brain damage.
Yeah. That was cool. Things seem to be different with the Resistance these days.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment. Everything here is so...
organized?
Boring. Lame. Dreary.
I guess that's because we drove the Organon out of Porta Fisco. We have new equipment and new command structures.
Excuse me, I can barely hear you. Your mechanical beard is making too much noise. So, you found yourself a new therapist?
Yes, and he is really good. For one thing, I no longer have this recurring nightmare where I'm being chased by a GNU, where the walls are dissolving around me until the whole house collapses on top of me.
Yeah, that was quite a memorable day. And you must admit that the gate really stopped squeaking after that. How can you just sit here totally unperturbed? The world is coming to an end.
Does that mean you ran out of your famous plans?
No, of course I have a plan. But for that, I need,
Help?
a minimum of support. Remember, it's me who's saving everyone's fat, lazy behinds around here.
In that case, let me thank you. But there's no need for you to save us. We've got a plan of our own now. If you want to help us, just sit somewhere and don't touch anything that flashes, or is in any way combustible, or yellow. You know what? Don't touch anything at all.
Come on! Death to the Organon and all that.
I know that you mean well. But there's no need for you to save us. We've got a plan of our own now. If you want to help us, just sit somewhere and don't touch anything that flashes.
I know exactly how I can draw out the old Tony.
Spare yourself the effort.
You should know me better than that. When have I ever made an effort? Do you remember how I used your grandmother's urn as a pudding bowl?
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, but the thing is, that wasn't pudding at all.
Hey, that's really a good answer to the question where that funky smell came from. Thanks for letting me know.
Do you remember how I tried to teach Mr. Woofy to fly?
Yes, I certainly do. And I apologize if my reaction back then was a bit over the top. I just couldn't control my fists or my brass knuckles.
Yeah, but you don't even know the best part. A week later, it worked after all. And the story about Mr. Woofy being hit by a falling weather balloon is only half true, you know.
What? Now that's a relief. In that case, my reaction was completely appropriate.
Do you remember how I secretly took photos of your mother in the bathroom?
Yeah, but I never understood why.
Because I never told you that I sold the pictures to old ogling Aussie. Of course, I had to throw in some, underpants, or I couldn't have afforded the sticker album.
You are such a prankster. Always good for a surprise.
I have risen from the dead.
Congratulations.
Doesn't that scare you at all?
Rufus, there were so many times when you blew yourself up, set yourself on fire, sawed into your leg, or got trampled by stampeding buffalo. You really have to come up with some new tricks if you want to impress me.
Aww. There's 3 of me now.
All right, now that is impressive, but also totally absurd.
But it's true. I cloned myself.
I think we would have noticed by now, from the rain of ash or some such thing.
There's 3 of me, honestly.
Oh, boring.
Oh, I give up.
You do? Oh, remind me to send my therapist a fruit basket.
I still believe that the old Tony is somewhere in there, and I think I know how I can get her to come out.
Spare yourself the effort.
It's not over yet.
What isn't over yet?
No, well, it's over. But I'll be back.
No rush. Be my guest.
Huh? Really?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, it's no... Good idea. If I set the frequency of Tony's radio on the baby phone, I can reach Tony anytime. Easy. Now all that's left is the question of why I should radio her at all. She stopped fetching me from random bars with a wheelbarrow a long time ago. Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Rufus, why don't you just admit that... Wait a minute. 1 Rufus? 2 Rufuses?
Exactly. There's 2 of me now. 3, actually. 3 times the action! Rufus! Rufus! Rufus!
Ah! All right, Tony, just stay calm. You have a good therapist, and you're gonna see him right now.
That was fun. Yoo-hoo! Huh, nothing. Obviously, Tony's still in her therapy session. Oh, come on! The gate is right up there!
No, I can't right now! I have to wait until the swelling on my tattoo goes down!
Goon? Goon, you old warhorse! What are you doing here?
Hey, Rufus. I don't know how I can ever thank you.
That's no reason to get all sarcastic. I know I treated you badly, but I've mended my ways.
Yes, I know. I could hardly believe it. And then you found us this great place in the city.
Yeah, I did? How odd. Oh, yeah. The good old days, huh?
But Rufus, we already talked about that.
We did? Not that I can remember. Can't have been that interesting. So, how's life been treating you, old pal?
But Rufus, we already talked about that.
We did? Not that I can remember. Can't have been that interesting. So, the two of you are really together?
But Rufus, we already talked about that.
We did? Not that I can remember. Can't have been that interesting. Why don't you come out into the sun?
But Goon, your grass allergy.
Ah, so what? Will it kill you to stand for a moment? After all, it isn't good for a relationship if you're constantly in each other's lap.
Says the man responsible for the bizarre impairment of his girlfriend's sanity.
Bizarre impairment. I have to remember that one.
Where is she anyway?
Yeah, okay, next topic. Be seeing ya!
Yes. See you.
Ciao, Rufus.
Here's a deck chair for you.
No, Rufus.
We couldn't possibly accept that.
Of course you can.
But it must have been expensive.
Ah, you can reimburse me later when you're back on your feet. I mean, who needs money when you can make someone happy?
Wow, Rufus. I don't know what to say.
How about thank you?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rufus.
And you'll get your money back. I promise.
Now hurry.
Say, how many more times are you going to turn that crank?
I don't know. Is there a limit?
Yes, and you used it up.
Oh, come on. Just one more time.
Ah! All right, you get to turn that crank just one more time. But then, I want my crank back. Do you understand?
Yay! No, wait. What am I doing?
Finally. Just stick it back on the organ, all right?
Bingo bongo! Go on. You know the game. Shoo! Are you all right?
Nothing is right. Everything was so perfect. Goon and I had this little place right in the middle of town, and then we were separated.
Oh, it's a jungle out there, you know. And some people will end up getting eaten. What's wrong?
June's gone.
Aw, women. Which reminds me, you still owe me money for the deck chair.
Rufus, I'm completely broke. Absolutely nothing.
Then stop.
Burrito wrap salesman? Rufus, I don't know.
What's this? A handsome applicant.
What? Hey! Whoa! Huh? Oh. Burrito wraps, just 125 zlotys a piece.
Bravo! Encore! Hey, Goon.
Burrito wraps, just 125 zlotys a piece.
Wow, I see you've really gotten into your new job.
Burrito wraps. Burrito wraps.
What's wrong with him?
Focusing. You are his first customer after all.
Are you sure?
Burrito wraps.
He seems kind of moonstruck.
Burrito wraps.
Trust me, that's perfectly normal. The host has still to adapt to the symbiote.
The host?
A host. You have to be a good host if you sell burrito wraps. Perfectly normal.
Hey, Goon.
Burrito just...
I think he does... Hey, Goon.
Burrito just...
I think he does...
Hey, are you?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Then leave my unless.
Let's...
I would also show them the fistio.
The job is crap, but the hat is very appealing. Go on. You know the game. Shoo!
Thanks, Rufus. But all I want is to have my goon back.
Yeah, but if you had a job, you could buy the crank from the organ grinder.
You think so? That sleazy guy has already tried to hit on me more than once. What would I have to do?
Well, just support his act a bit. It's no big deal, really.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Decided. You can discuss everything else with him. In the meantime, I'll find you a paying audience.
Have you found someone who will play the monkey for me?
Yeah, indeed I have. June will take over the job, if she can have the crank for it.
What? Beautiful June will play the dancing monkey for me? Oh boy! I've got to delouse myself thoroughly before she arrives.
Hello again, unfair lady.
Ah, the young father is back.
The organ grinder has a new monkey.
A new monkey, you say? Oh, I definitely have to see that. I hope the performance is really demeaning. That would actually be worth 5 zlotys to me.
Dance, little monkey, dance!
Shameful! That was truly awful. The poor girl. And I'm only giving her the 5 zlotys because I'm sorry for her.
Do you hear that? The crowd is not pleased. So the next time, you need to look a bit more friendly.
The next time? But we had an agreement. As soon as you earn the 5 zlotys, I get the crank.
That's correct. But the 5 zlotys don't belong to me yet. I need them to pay off my expenses first.
Expenses? What? Ah, Rufus, you've got to help me. The stupid monkey won't give me that crank because he claims he has to pay some kind of expenses.
Well, yes, that's right. Go ahead, Rufus. Tell her.
Well, you know,
Rufus? But what are you doing?
What does it look like? He's taking what he is due, his commission for successful job recruitment.
Yeah, exactly. The, commission.
Does that mean you sold me?
What? No, I wouldn't put it like that.
Rufus! You sold me to a monkey, all the while acting like you wanted to help me. But I need that crank.
Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Can't you see how this money is making monkeys out of all of you? As if there wasn't anything more important in life than filthy lucre. You know, you should be grateful that I opened your eyes. I found you a job and taught you a valuable lesson. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you stay true to your goals, because the end justifies the means, which, strictly speaking, makes me a saint. Four burrito wraps, please.
4 burrito wraps coming right up. That will be 5 zlotys. Come again any time to...
I think there's something wrong with your assistant.
What? Has his system crashed?
Try turning him off and then on again.
Burrito wraps, just 1.25 zlotys apiece.
Ah, there we go. Please excuse the small glitch.
No problem.
It's so hard to find good employees these days.
And now suddenly, I see him twice. What does it mean? Is my subconscious trying to give me a heart attack? I have a feeling this is going to add months to my therapy. We must extend it.
What? Make it even longer? I mean, what the kind of schedule were you thinking of?
Well, at least until the world ends. And after that, let's see.
Yes, that would be the perfect distance for a maiden flight. And the target is also well chosen. By now, he must have realized that he needs help. Well then, let's relieve the poor devil. Whoopsie! There must be some strange updrafts here. Uh-huh. What? There's a flyer stuck in the outside wall. What pathetic construction. Whoever made this obviously had no idea how to fold a proper paper airplane. Unlike me, of course. Therapeutic ropes. The cheaper alternative. What's that supposed to mean? Is somebody trying to yank my chain? And wait a minute. What's this? There's something stuck to the tip. A capital yerk. Huh. Now I'm going to show that unknown, nameless amateur how you do this right. Whoopsie-wee! Boy, they must have some funny downdrafts around here.
And then it turned out he'd come up with the idea to store his fish hooks in my jewelry box. He'd already stuck the bait on them. It was so horrible. It made me wish my ears would fall off.
I can relate to that right now. Ow! What is this? A flyer? Sure, why not? Miss Tony, I have good news for you. I finally found the appropriate therapy for your problem. Wait a moment, I'll just write you a prescription.
Oh, wow. So beautiful. Boo! Yeah, sleeping like a baby, which is actually a good thing. Doesn't look like the resistance is giving the organ a hard time. Application form 27 euros. Application for A. Medical assistance in case of job-related injuries induced by terminal maintenance work, reference number YERK 75. B. A screwdriver, sharp-edged, to be used in terminal maintenance work, reference number HOLA 55. And C. A replacement lead-type YERK for defective application terminals, reference number YERK 122. This doesn't make much sense if I haven't got the appropriate application form. So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for? Hola 55. There. Huh. Nothing. I guess the door only opens for the Orgonaut.
This is still not fast enough, Oppenbot. Ulysses must not get suspicious. I want to be there when he learns that the army he was going to blow up with this filthy planet is on board. And will take over Elysium under my command.
Ulysses isn't stupid, Bailiff.
He's stupid enough to think that 11,000 Organons will just volunteer to die submissively.
Yes, that is stupid. So, when am I getting my copy of the Ascension Codes?
Don't be silly, Oppenbot. You will stay here, of course.
Ah, yes.
11,000 Organons. So that's what Argus was talking about. Huh, I never believed for a moment that he wanted to save Deponia, and now he's got the Ascension Codes. I've got to hurry. He's already bringing his troops aboard. Another problem that I need to take care of later. Finally, there it is. The last high boat to Elysium. What a sight! The Organon is already entering the high boat. I've got to hurry! The Organon is already entering the high boat. I've got to hurry! Am I intruding?
Rufus! I'm overjoyed to see you! You have come just in time!
And who have we here? Another fellow fighter in our battle against oppression?
This is Rufus. I told you about him.
Wow, really? The Rufus? Now, if that isn't a good omen for our enterprise. I'm Cowboy Dodo. You may know me from the local radio. And here we have Cindy, Hottie, and Cutis.
He remembers our names! Shh! I don't want to miss a word.
Okay, listen up, everyone. I'm the head honcho around here, right? So, what do you want me to do? What's the big plan?
We are directly above Bailiff Argus's office. We believe that the Ascension Codes are hidden there. Therefore, we wanted to lower Cowboy Dodo on a rope so he could get his hands on them.
I understand, within the usual tolerance. But I'm here now, so move aside and make room for me.
I like this guy. Why don't we just take a vote? I'm for Rufus.
I'm for me, too.
I just don't know.
No, let Cowboy Dodo do it. He's the best man for the job.
He's the best man, period.
And Janosch votes for me, of course.
Well, it's a draw then. But before we get into a fight over this, remember that manning the crank is also an important job.
The crank? I'm not your crank ape. Forget it. I demand a new count. Someone is still missing, you know. I'll be right back. Nope. Screwed down tight. It's impossible to open that pipeline without the right tool. Hey, Janosch!
Hello, Rufus!
What was that plan again?
We are directly above Bailiff Argus's office. We believe that the Ascension Codes are hidden there. Therefore, we wanted to lower Cowboy Dodo on a rope so he could get his hands on them. I thought it was quite easy to understand, no?
No comment. What was that plan again?
We are directly we believe that the Ascension. Therefore, we wanted to lower Cowboy Dodo on a rope so he could get his hands on them. I thought it was quite easy to understand, no?
No comment. Where are the others?
If by others, you mean Leibold and Garleth, they are supporting the troops that confront the Organon in town.
That sounds like a veritable civil war.
That's what it was. When we set out, the situation was already escalating crazy. They've accomplished men injured, as well as exorbitant collateral damage.
Were there any, casualties?
Yes, thousands of casualties.
Wait, that isn't as funny as I thought. What is that twerp doing here?
Twerp? Who are you calling a twerp? Cowboy Dodo is certainly not a twerp. He's a well-known pop star in these parts. We should be glad that he's supporting our troop.
May I borrow your screwdriver?
Of course. Just don't break it, please.
Hey, when did I ever break anything that belonged to you?
Just the other day you converted my deep-throat fryer into some sort of cat litter bugs. Because of that, she thinks you were trying to tame and nurse her back to health. So, how am I to deep fry McGuinn's jelly sandwiches?
Sorry, I don't understand.
A little later, you broke my only banana picker, and my bunk bed, and my potato peeler.
Yeah, okay, just I can't make out a word you're saying. It's your speech impediment, I know. See you later.
Please be careful.
Now that's interesting. The Organon's pneumatic tube system seems to run through here. Maybe I can open this with the screwdriver. This is so hard to bend. I hope it won't be long before they send something. Ouch. Oh, great. So much for the screwdriver. Well, at least I got a capsule out of it. Let's see what the Organon has written. Attention all ranks. Be careful around the open ends of the pneumatic tubes. Those idiots. Would you like to meet a true hero?
You bet. But Cowboy Dodo is so superior.
Oh, ladies, you know me so well.
Oh my god, he spoke to me. Oh, he's so cute when he talks. I think I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, there's no need for you to play the hero here. That role is taken, you know? But if it's any comfort to you, the part of the lovable chump is currently available. Just let Yana show you the ropes. He knows how to walk, talk, act, stand, and sit like a chump.
You mean shit like a chump?
I said chump, not jokester. Cracking jokes is my job.
Hey, wait a minute. What was that all about, huh? Are you serious about taking me on? In case you still don't get it, this is my show. Cowboy Dodo saves the world.
Yeah, right, and they're giving away nail clippers in Pelusia. I founded the Resistance. I uncovered the plans of the Organon, and I will be the one who saves the world.
I knew it. This is all about your ego, isn't it?
Yeah, my ego is determined to save the world.
Oh, yeah? Then why do you refuse to turn the crank?
Because,
You'd better make up your mind, buddy. Do you want the world to be saved? Then come on back in and let me save the world. But if you're only doing this to look like a hero, then we got a problem. I have a certain image to uphold, you know? And I'm not about to let some local hick peel the crust off my swill.
We'll see about that.
Is that supposed to be a threat? Just look at you, you scrawny wimp. I could take on two of you hands down.
Is that so? In that case, we should try it out. Wait here. Don't go away. Oh, this is so exciting! Whoa! That went fast. Yes! That's actually the screwdriver I ordered for myself. Based on the description in the application form, I had assumed it would be a little bigger. That's the last time I order anything from those frauds. So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for? It fits. So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for? What for? The Yerk works just fine. So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for? Yerk 75. There. Oh, this is so exciting! Whoa! That went fast. We hereby inform you that your application for medical help has been approved. Hey, cool! I bet they'll be sending me to sickbay now. It says here, for this category of injury, it will not be necessary for you to report to sickbay. Oh, a medic is already on his way to your location. Uh-oh. Run, Rufus!
Hey, you! Stop!
Let's see how our oh-so-heroic cowboy Dodo gets along with the Organon.
And then I knocked him out with a well-aimed karate chop.
Wow.
Ah, Rufus! We've got a new problem. Unfortunately, I had to use our rope to tie up the Organon. He popped up all of a sudden, and I was forced to subdue him.
Anyone could have done that. Tell me, are you part of the medical staff? I think I feel an idea coming on. Hold still. It worked. Usually I drop all the glasses. So, are you cold? Yeah, I see. Cool, it worked.
Ah, Doctor, there you are at last. You're just in time. I was about to give up on this patient.
Give up? Why? What's wrong with him?
First I thought it was a simple case of food poisoning, but then I did a safety scan just to be sure. There is no doubt about it. The patient has a tapeworm. But Doctor, a tapeworm is no laughing matter. This is serious. You must operate at once.
Huh? What? Me?
Of course you. You're the doctor, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. I'm the doctor, and removing a tapeworm is child's play for me. I mean, just how hard can it be?
Whatever you say. Your coat is hanging over there as usual. I'll go and get the dissecting kit and the bone saw.
Yeah, Now, what was I about to do?
Surgically remove the tapeworm?
Ah, yes. Piece of cake. I am a sturgeon, after all.
A surgeon, you mean?
Yeah, that too. Got it. Well, that's it.
Weren't you going to put him back together?
Well, what do you mean? Do I have to?
I think it would be beneficial to the patient.
Oh, well, all right, fine. Oh! Ah! Ow! Blah. No. Ah! Oh! Ah! Ay, ay, ay. Ah! Oh! Ah! Ow! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ay, ay, ay! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ow! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ay, ay, ay! Bah! Bah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ow! Ah! Ah! Ay, ay, ay! So where does the last part go? Ah, well, who cares? It can't have been that important. Okay, all done. Close him up. Now, that went really well. Don't you think so?
I'm about to be sick.
Oh, stop kvetching. After all, I saved your life. And I even got myself a keepsake. Here.
Oh, yuck. What's that supposed to be?
Your tapeworm. What else? You know, you should pay a little more attention to what you stuff your face with. But never mind. We've got more important things. I found the rebels, and I need your help. Come on.
Brewfish? I think I see double.
What the? I don't believe it.
Didn't expect that, huh? The tide has turned. Now we can take another vote about who's gonna get the codes. I vote for me.
And I for me.
What? No, hey!
Well, in that case, it looks like I won the vote. You see, I'm gonna vote for your doppelganger, too. So it's 3-2 to 2.
No. I need to do this.
You wanted another vote, so we took one. Now all we need is rope, and then we can start.
With a little imagination and a lot of goodwill, the tapeworm could pass as a makeshift rope. But I won't suggest that until we've taken a fair vote. One where I win, of course. With a little, but I won't suggest one where I... I'm not gonna win. It'll be a fair... Nothing else coming out of here. Most of the Organons have already boarded the high boat.
Too bad I had to subdue this Organon. Where are we gonna get a new rope now?
Well, maybe one will fall into our laps if we just keep sitting here.
But Rufus, you're not trying to avoid work, are you? Or do you expect me to see about the rope as well?
Yeah. With a little imagination, but I want one where I... With a little but I one where...
Huh. I know what we can use for a rope, as long as there hasn't been a new vote. Please keep it to yourself. We cannot allow that clown to get the ascension codes.
What are you doing?
And why aren't you voting? After all, we're out.
So it totally doesn't matter which one of us gets the codes, just as long as it isn't that pompous doofus.
I agree. We must get rid of him somehow.
I'll think of something.